Matt, you know I love my National Day calendar.
Oh, yeah. Your national... Now, do you actually own like a printed version of this? Or
No, I just have it bookmarked.
Just the website.
On my computer that I visit every morning. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. So today, Thursday, National Chewing Gum Day. Okay, which I think should have like parentheses like Chewing Politely Gum Day.
Right, chew with your mouth closed. Chew gum with your mouth closed day is what you want to call it?
And throw away your gum afterwards and not just on the ground.
Or under your desk or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Today is also Extra Virgin Olive Oil Day.
Oh, yeah. I'm all about the extra virgin olive oil.
I know.
Yeah.
What does Rachel Ray call it? Evu?
I don't know.
Does she say Evu or Evovo or
I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch enough Rachel Ray. I don't think I've witnessed her.
I don't either. I've never heard of it before her, though.
Okay.
Love People Day. It's National Love People Day.
Oh.
And it's also International Podcast Day. So happy Podcast Day, Matt.
Oh, happy Podcast Day to you too, Kate. And to the listener who's not aware, Matt and Kate available as a podcast in your podcast player of choice. Also available at Cajun1055.com. Get your Matt and Kate on demand on with the Matt and Kate podcast.
Oh, free.
Now, I have questions about the Love People Day.
Okay.
How do they, because this national calendar website, which I think it's the same one I've looked at in the past, tells you like the ways that you celebrate this particular day. Mm-hmm. How do they suggest that you celebrate? How do they suggest that one celebrates Love People Day?
Well, let's just click on that and find out. I think it could mean like, don't be a jerk to people day. I mean, that could be one way. Let's see.
Don't be a jerk. Is that good enough for love now?
Right?
Nah, sure.
Sure,
whatever.
Love People Day asks us to lift others up through the profound power of unconditional love.
Okay.
Right. How to observe it?
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Hug your neighbor. No, I'm just kidding. Volunteer. Volunteer in your community. Share your bounty or praise others' contributions to their community.
Okay.
Giving to others is an act of love. You may not have much to give, but sometimes people don't need much more than companionship, information, advice, encouragement, or a hug. And all of those are free for the giving. I think I want less advice.
What do you mean you want less advice?
I mean, I don't think that maybe unsolicited advice shouldn't be on there. When people give you unsolicited advice and you're just like, okay, yep, yeah, okay.
Oh, you're saying people should potentially just disregard your advice on this or the national calendar's advice on how to celebrate?
I'm saying that advice is not always the way that I would receive love.
Oh.
If you are trying to show me Love People Day is a way to give me advice on how to drive.
Right.
I might misinterpret that.
Yeah.
For you not loving people.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute. Is this National Mansplain Day?
Exactly. So unless someone comes to you for advice, how about that?
Sounds reasonable to me. Yeah.
There we go. So that's Love People Day. How about that?
Well, happy Love People Day. Happy Podcast Day. Happy, I forget the other two.
Extra Virgin Olive Oil Day.
How could I forget that one?
How could you?
I use it every day.
And Chewing Gum Day.
I use it every day. I use the olive oil every day.
Every day is Extra Virgin Olive Oil Day for Matt.
That's right. Chewing gum, I'm not into as much as I used to be.
No?
I used to be a pretty big chewing gum enthusiast. Well, when I was a kid, having braces, they're like, you can have chewing gum if it's sugar-free or whatever. And it seemed like I was into gum a lot more than, I don't know. I'm not sure why. How about you? You a gum enthusiast?
I used to keep gum in the car. I don't keep gum in the car or my purse anymore.
I could go for some gum now, but
I know.
Talking earlier about how, it's kind of, don't chew gum rudely, and I would think talking on the radio while chewing gum could be a rude maneuver.
Smacking it. Yep.
I do have some Trident. In my bag over here.
I always like the Orbitz commercials.
Oh, yeah?
Dirty mouth, Clean it up.
Using this stick of gum.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use gum to replace brushing and flossing. That'd be a good PSA, a good PSA for us to share. Not a replacement.
No. But I will say, if you need something and you're not near your toothbrush or floss, gum can help.
Yeah, gum can help. Yeah, you chew the gum.
Yeah.
And then you mush the gum into the front of your teeth, so that you can dab up some tartar that way or something. I don't know.
I like to chew gum right before I go into mass.
Why is that?
Like if we go to mass on a Saturday night, I haven't brushed my teeth since that morning.
Oh.
And so I freshen my breath and I spit out my gum before I walk in. Because I can hear my mom going, "We don't chew gum at church." I know.
I sure hope not. Yeah, the Eucharist is going to get all messed up. Put it in there with gum.
See, even if you're not chewing gum at communion, I still think I'm distracted by people chewing gum at church.
By other people chewing gum?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen other people chewing? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Not supposed to be staring at the other people.
Not supposed to at all. Supposed to be paying attention. Supposed to be in it. And I'm like, look at that guy chewing his gum.
Chomping on the gum.
Hope he spits it out. His mom didn't have my mom.
Going to church is more of a people-watching activity for you, Kate?
Only when there's gum chewing. No, sometimes it's. I mean, I'm not perfect, Matt. I can't be in it 100%.
Okay.
All the time.
Especially if someone's slopping their gum around.
Especially.
Yeah, I feel bad for just impersonating gum chewing right there.
That was a little aggressive.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
Okay. Phew.
Whew. Hey, Matt, did you hear that Skittles is canceling Green Apple? They're bringing back the lime.
I did not know that lime ever went away or that green apple was a Skittle flavor.
I mean, I'm kind of not surprised.
Okay.
But you do know some random stuff, so I thought maybe it was safe.
Yeah, even though I'm not eating sweets, I still, as discussed previously on Matt and Kate, I still like to know what's happening in the world.
Right.
Of sweets and especially commercially available products. So I do feel like a little bit of a failure here, yeah.
So lime got the boot 8 years ago, and they're bringing it back.
So they kicked lime out and then replaced it with green apple?
Mm-hmm.
So they kept it the same color. So they're like fooling us then, probably.
I think a lot of people knew, hey, what happened to my lime? But they did a big, yeah. But Skittles press release said the fans have spoken and it's time for lime to return. I'm like, 8 years later, you're listening to the fans? Okay.
And must have met a threshold or so. Oh, we heard from 1 million now. Okay, fine. Bring back lime.
Right. But do you remember hearing, I would say within the last 3 years, that all of the Skittles are the same flavor? It's just that they've got different smells. So you think?
Oh, yes. You told me about this. Yeah, I was going to say that I thought Skittles all just tasted the same.
So there is the buzz was surrounding the latest candy myth with an NPR article. And they called in a Don Katz, PhD, a professor of psychology at Brandeis University. He went out as far as to say Skittles have different fragrances and different colors, but they taste exactly the same. Now,
I still don't get that.
I know. Mars said, nuh-uh. Each of the 5 fruity flavors in Skittles has their own individual taste and flavor. Now, I know that you do not do sweets. So instead of doing something on the air, I think maybe what we'll do this weekend is I'll have the kids blindfold and clip their nose. And we'll do some taste tests and we'll find out if we really know Skittles as much as if we can really taste the rainbow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they'll have to be able to identify, oh yeah, that's grape, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the girls will ask me if I want any Skittles. I'm like, I only want your red and purples. Let's keep your orange and lemon and green apple.
Skittles was definitely one of the ones that I enjoyed a decent bit as a kid. But I don't think I ever ate them one at a time. You know what I mean? Like you pour some in your hand and then you just
pop them in there all willy-nilly.
You take at least maybe 4 or 5 at a time. Yeah, something like that.
Remember those, the I shouldn't say remember those because they're still around, but the snack pack size of Skittles.
Yeah.
Like the Halloween, I guess. My dad would always take us to a family friend's house, me and my brother Michael, and they'd offer us a pack of Skittles, like just a little snack pack. And Michael and I would pour that whole package in our mouth at once.
God.
And try to mush up all of the Skittles and then shape something in our mouth and be like,
show off to each other.
Yeah.
You would leave
It
the
was
Skittle,
gross, but-
the Skittle, what's that called? Like a Skittle ball, basically?
Yeah. Pretty much like,
Congealed Skittles.
yeah, down the hatch. But it wasn't really down the hatch. It was just like open wide and then all the Skittles. And then you're like,
Ugh.
trying to make that. Yeah. Mine was way worse than yours.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Same thing with the vision of all those Skittles.
But you wouldn't actually take the mush of Skittles out of your mouth. You would just continue chewing it until you...
No, you'd open your mouth and then you'd show each other.
Yeah.
Look how gross this is. Oh, yeah? Mine's grosser.
And then what?
Mm-mm.
You just keep chewing until...
Yeah.
And then swallow.
Yep.
Okay. No, I have not tried that.
I like
No.
that you asked. And then what?
Yeah, I want to know what happened to the Skittles. You spit them out?
And we're like, well, that was gross. All right, let's move on. Like, there is no end then what? We didn't have an end then what?
That's a lot of Skittles to have
Yeah.
in your mouth all at once. Yeah.
Making our parents proud. I'm sure, like, when we went over there, too, my dad was probably like, for God's sakes, just eat a Skittle at a time.
You should pick up one of these fun size packs of Skittles, Kate, and then do it in video.
Show my kids.
No, video it and then share it with the Matt and Kate Facebook. The Matt and Kate.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what everybody wants to see.
Yeah, you just slurping a bunch of Skittles into your mouth and then blah, here they all are, mushed together.
Well, and I probably have a bigger mouth now than I did. And the Skittle packs probably aren't as big as they were. So it's probably not as impressive as it was when I was 8, right?
Interesting.
I mean, I'll try it. For science, Matt, I'll try it.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whoa, you think they've decreased the packet size of the fun size Skittles?
Hasn't everything gotten smaller?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Calories and serving sizes.
I noticed that the triple salami that's in our, what's it called? Our vending machine, the triple salami, is now just a double salami. And when I first started working here, I noted there's like a triple salami, and it said on the packaging 50% more than 1 ounce. It was 1.5 ounces.
Oh.
But now it's just 1 ounce. 1 ounce of salami is what you get at the same price. It's just called double salami now instead of triple salami, Kate.
And they just can't call it salami. Right?
No. Salami. Salami 2-pack. Double salami.
I think I'd call it salami.
Salami. Yeah, because I mean, it's clear. It's like, oh, it's no longer triple salami. It's just a double salami.
That's a funny word.
Salami?
Salami. That's a funny word.
Yeah, once you start saying it out loud and listening to your salami.
Over and over.
Salami.
Sounds like when kids are talking and making up words.
Yeah, salami.
Salami.
What about you? I'm sorry, what you? Salami.
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 I do love salami, though. I'm not going to lie, Matt. I wish I didn't, but I do.
I need to. I haven't checked the refrigerator in a while to see if that summer sausage is just still sitting in there or not.
Yeah, you should check that out.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's still in there.
Still in there. Just a log in a Ziploc baggie, not completely closed.
Well, no, it's enough of it's been consumed now that the Ziploc bag is closed.
Oh, okay.
So
chip away at the log.
So someone brought a summer sausage into work, and it's in the deli tray inside our break room fridge. And the first time we noticed it, it was someone had cut off some of the summer sausage, and then it's one of the nice Ziploc bags too. You know, the ones that has the little thing on there, the little
Zip.
yeah, that thing. But the salami was simply too long for the Ziploc to close fully. Now they did go ahead and close it enough, so it's kind of hugging the summer sausage, pardon the expression. But now they've consumed enough of it that it all fits inside the Ziploc.
I expect this from me, Matt.
Hugging the salami? Or
Hugging the salami.
The summer sausage, excuse me, the summer sausage.
Oh, God bless. Hugging the log.
I would never think to bring a big old summer sausage into work to keep in the break room refrigerator for weeks on end or whatever.
Well, if you chip away at it and you've got a brick of cheese and a sleeve of Ritz crackers, I mean, I get it.
I haven't seen a brick of cheese, but yep. Big old summer sausage in the break room fridge makes me laugh, makes me smile.
Well, I'm glad you went and checked on it.
Yeah. Did I miss anything fun while I was out?
No, that was great, though.
Okay.
I resisted all temptation to do like Andy Griffith show or Jeopardy while you were gone.
Did you say anything about me when I was gone, Kate?
Do you think I would?
I don't know.
Well, you'll just have to wait and find out and listen to it on the podcast.
Oh, look at that. The Matt and Kate podcast, available in your podcast player.
Podcast Day.
For free. And it's Podcast Day. So what better way to celebrate Podcast Day than to subscribe to the Matt and Kate podcast in your podcast player of choice. Also available at kj1055.com. They get upset with me if I don't mention that part.
They. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear. Okay. Speaking of salamis, Kate.
Speaking of log sausage. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of tubed meat.
Yes.
NASA is looking for input from private companies on a potential replacement for its Astro van to drive astronauts to the launch pad for the Artemis moon missions. And so Oscar Mayer sees this news and tweets, "Hey, NASA, we got you." And there it is, a photo of the Wienermobile. Kate? Can you imagine?
My baloney has a first name.
There you go. What about your salami? No, not so much. Wouldn't that be isn't that a funny visual? A bunch of astronauts getting out of the Wienermobile to then get onto a space traveling device or whatever. Spaceship.
You know what it should be? It should be the Wienermobile with, what do they call it? With the stickers on it, like on NASCAR. Like it's the Wienermobile with like Coke stickers and FedEx. Like, there's the Americans.
Oh, yeah, I see. There might be something to that.
Let's take this thing seriously. We're putting people in space. Brought to you by hot dogs.
Did you know that there was...
And beer.
And beer. Did you know that that they had a dedicated Astro van to transport the astronauts?
A dedicated? I mean, they're not taking, like a minivan or anything, right?
Well, kind of. Click on Wienermobile astronaut. They're in your...
oh, Matt.
I know. They're in the show notebook, our OneNote show notebook. And take a gander at that beautiful silver...
Why does it need to look like that? Is that an Airstream? It looks like a camper. It doesn't look like a... And it kind of looks like an 80s.
I think you're right. I think that does potentially say Airstream across the front of it. If I zoom in. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is an Airstream.
What did you call it?
NASA calls it an Astro van.
Not to be confused with the Chevy Astro.
Apparently, right.
Oh, look at that.
I know.
Bringing out the old school.
Good job, Kate.
My aunt, okay, so totally jumping topics.
That's fine. That's all I had to say about the Wienermobile.
I'm still Googling, but you know how we talked about we're in the early stages of car shopping?
Oh, yeah. Early discussions, I believe, is what you had said.
Early discussions. And she's like, What about a minivan? I'm like, if I had more children, maybe, but I don't feel like 2 kids needs a minivan. She's like, well, you want a third row? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like such a snot. And so when I'm looking at this, I feel like I need this. Doesn't this look like an old van
Yeah.
that you could live in down by the river. Why does it need to be like that?
It probably doesn't need to be, but all they do is they drive them from not that far to the launch pad. They drive them from, I don't know, how many yards away is the tower, mission control or something? I don't know enough about space travel or whatever. I don't know enough about NASA missions, Kate.
It's not even space travel. It's to get to space travel.
Right. So my guess is this thing drives maybe at max like a mile each time they need it.
Maybe they've had it since,
could be
72. They
just need to fire it up time to time to make sure they keep the battery fresh and keep the fluids moving and stuff like that. So why replace it,
Oh my gosh. It just does not look like something NASA would. So I Googled it, right? NASA Astrovan.
Yeah.
And it pulls up the old Airstream. But if you scroll down there's some like, maybe this is CGI, but it definitely looks more futuristic, kind of a DeLorean where the door comes down the side instead of like.
Oh, really?
What they've got. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can copy this. Copy image.
I can probably.
Wienermobile astronaut. I had to look for that page, Matt. Okay. So I'm putting it in our book. You can see the one I'm talking about.
We're really stretching technology here, expecting this to sync quickly.
I know. Come on. Betty. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, it's loading. Oh, there it is. Here it comes.
Doesn't that just look more futuristic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a totally different van. It's not the same at all.
Is that CGI, Matt?
Maybe. That may be a drawing. Yeah, that looks like that could just be an illustration or something.
Like, isn't that what you expect from NASA instead of this?
Silver Astrovan, or I should say silver Airstream looking thing.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I think I am partial to the current one they're using.
We saved all of our money for the rocket ship, so the van to get you to the rocket is pretty bare bones.
I'm trying to see what all this says.
Is that your job for the whole year? My job is to drive the astronauts from point A to point B.
Like that's all they do? Probably not.
Yeah.
They probably do some other things.
Okay.
My guess, yeah.
Like Wendy's?
Like Wendy's?
Yeah.
Like they go on a fast food run?
Or like at NASA?
They go on a fast food run?
No, I mean like, is NASA his second job, driving the astronauts?
My guess... My guess, yeah, NASA's a part-time job. NASA part-time minimum wage
Uber.
job.
I'm a NASA Uber, essentially.
Yeah. So, anyway, look forward to a new NASA, which I don't think they prominently display this vehicle because this is the first time I've ever seen it was from this tweet about the Astrovan.
It just surprises me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised you're surprised, for sure. It is kind of a...
Sure.
Yeah.
Matt, people get really excited about the Hallmark Christmas movies, you know?
I do know this, yeah.
Well, Hallmark is having their 12th annual Countdown to Christmas, and they're going to launch it on October 22nd, which is a week before Halloween.
Ooh.
So, yeah. Christmas is not just coming before Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming before Halloween as well.
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to debut brand new 41 made-for-TV holiday movies.
Wow.
In a pandemic, I think Hallmark are some hardworking people.
That's impressive. Yeah, cranking out those films.
You want to know who's hosting the special on Hallmark?
Hold on, let me guess. Is it oh gosh, I can't remember her name. She was on Days of Our Lives, played Sammy on Days of Our Lives forever, and then maybe she was on Biggest Loser or something as a host for a while.
Well done.
Are you right? I mean, am I right?
No, you're not, but well done pulling that out.
Who is that? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do know who you're talking about. She was Sammy on Days of Our Lives, right? Did you already say Sammy?
Yeah.
Allison Sweeney?
I think that might be right. Let me double check. Allison Sweeney. Yep, there she is. Good job, Kate.
Wow! How's that for memory?
Nuts.
I didn't remember volleyball stuff the other day, but Allison Sweeney, filed away.
There you go. Yeah, she was a great character on Days of Our Lives, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, so what if I gave you the character names? Could you tell me what show they came from?
From this one particular person that hosts this Hallmark?
There's two hosts that are hosting the Hallmark Countdown to Christmas.
Okay.
Because they do have a Hallmark movie together, but they were also child actors on the same show.
Oh,
you ready?
Child actors on the same show. Okay.
You want me to give you their character names?
Well, yeah, for a second I was like, maybe I can guess just based on that. They were kids.
You know what? I really kind of thought maybe you could. As soon as I say the female's name, you're going to know immediately. So I was going to lead with the male's name.
Oh, okay. So is it Maureen McCormick and Greg Brady?
No.
Do I have the right show?
No.
Okay, not Brady Bunch characters.
No, Our Childhood.
Our Childhood. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is it Candace Cameron?
No.
No. Okay, I guess I'll take more hints.
Okay, I'm going to give you one hint because then you're going to know it.
Okay.
Before I give you the characters' names. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Oh, okay. So is Fred Savage hosting this?
No.
Isn't that Wonder Years that you were just singing?
It is Wonder Years. It's not Fred Savage. It's Wayne. Wayne Arnold. And?
Wendy?
Winnie.
Is it Winnie?
Winnie Cooper.
Winnie? Is that right?
Winnie Cooper.
That's the other host?
Winnie Cooper. Danica McKellar and Jason Hervey are going to be hosting the Countdown to Christmas because they've got a new holiday movie, You, Me, and the Christmas Trees.
A quick apology for not getting Winnie correct because I watched the hell out of that show. Damn it.
Quick apologies for my Joe Cocker impression because...
No way. For a second I thought he was in the room.
Joe, was that you? Joe, was that your ghost?
Ooh.
And the listener, right? And the listener didn't even get to see me do like my Ray Charles, Joe Cocker sway to it either.
Oh yeah, your Joe Cocker face. I tell you what.
I know.
Watch out.
I know. Makes all the boys come to the yard.
Oh, is that what it does? Oh, okay.
My Joe Cocker face brings the boys to the yard, and they're like, "Please stop doing that."
Damn. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I really commit to these impressions, Matt.
Yeah,
I really commit.
Which I really appreciate. I do. Thanks,
I don't
Kate.
know. I think I saw you look away a little bit, like. Huh?
See, I don't have gag. I don't gag reflex like you do.
I would have if I saw my face.
Unless my stomach needs to empty its contents due to illness or
beans.
No, alcohol. That's what I was going to say. But, yeah.
Alcohol and beans.
But I'm such a grown-up, I haven't had an alcohol-related throw-up in, sheesh. Frankly, too long. Now that I think about it. What am I doing?
Is it because you're a professional?
I'm a professional drinker.
Only amateurs puke.
Whoa. Okay, I don't know if I feel like
just kidding.
Attacking potential Matt and Kate listeners like that. Thanks.
But I can say that because I'm a puker. But not from booze.
You are a puker.
Just a puker from nerves.
A nervous puker. So interesting.
Nervous puker.
Yep.
So, Friday, October 22nd, clear your night. Get out your onesie jammies that are holiday themed. Pop the popcorn. Put up the mistletoe. And count down to Christmas with Wayne Arnold and Winnie Cooper.
On the Hallmark Channel.
On the Hallmark Channel.